Welcome to the Retro Graveyard. This time we have the Lumar Mechanical Toy Gramophone from Louis Marx Toys, which was available throughout the 1960s. On top there is the platter for the record to sit on. It's blue and used to be covered in felt to protect your vinyl. It still has some left, but not much. This is the horn with the needle attached. And then the base that contains the wind-up mechanism and has holes here for the sound to escape. And lastly, the winding key. Louis Marx Toys were a toy manufacturer that ran as a company from 1919 to 1980, manufacturing a wide range of toys, most notably toy soldiers, toy guns, and developed the very popular Rock'em and Sock'em robots. They were based initially in New York City and expanded to have 3 plants in the US with further operations around the world, one of which operated in Swansea, Wales between 1945 and 1968, and that's where this gramophone was manufactured. UK manufacturing was originally located in Dudley, UK from 1931 until the factory was taken over for war production and moved to Swansea. There was also a blue version available, and Lumar went on to release a battery powered version in the 70s. So I've removed the cardboard base so I can show you how it works. Here's a simplified explanation. When the winding key is turned anti-clockwise, this winds up this spring. And when the spring is released by the lever at the side, the cogs move that are attached to the centre spindle, which in turn is attached to the platter. This part is called the governor. It has 2 weights attached. The weights limit the speed and keep it consistent. This felt pad is connected to the speed control lever, so the more pressure put on this flange by the felt pad, the slower the speed is, and vice versa. As you may already know, the grooves on the record cause the needle to vibrate, and the vibrations travel to the diaphragm that you can see inside here, and are amplified. The sound travels through the horn into the bass and out through these slots. It's actually very loud and there's no volume control. It's all or nothing. It's not a pleasant sound at all. I'll demonstrate this now, so if you have headphones on, be warned.
And rush away the butterfly. Jimmy crack corn and I don't care. Jimmy crack corn and I don't care. Jimmy crack corn and I don't care. My master's gone away.
These records were made specifically for this gramophone by Louis Marx Toys and were 6" in size and made from vinyl and had songs or spoken word stories on them by various artists, although sometimes no artist name was given. 56 were manufactured in total, so plenty to choose from. Since it uses a steel needle, I can't see it being very good for a record like this at all. These records were apparently for any gramophone with any needle, but what the hell, it's just for kids to play with. If that was the thought here, then technically you could play any record up to 7" in size. I have a kid's 7" 45 RPM record here, and as you can hear, it plays fine. Well, as fine as this thing can play anything. And I have 3 of the Kiddie Tunes records. Mine don't have the original sleeves, but they look like this. Number 8 features Oh Susanna, There's a Tavern in the Town, Jimmy Crack Corn, and She'll Be Coming Round the Mountain. Number 15 features Ride a Cock Horse and 3 other hits. And number 36 features just 2 tracks, A Hunting We Will Go and Looby Loo. All the records with songs had yellow labels. There were 6 numbered 51 to 56 that had a blue label and featured stories such as Goldilocks and Jack and the Beanstalk. There were plenty of other kids' records around in the 60s and onwards in the 78 RPM 6" format, such as from Golden Tone. I have a few of theirs here on orange vinyl. Golden Tone even produced records with nursery rhymes in the Beatle Beat style. Disney also produced kids' records amongst many other manufacturers. Despite its awful tinny distorted sound, I would have spent hours playing records on this if I had one as a child, although I think I would have been banished to my bedroom with the door firmly closed. Now it's time to leave this in its box forever. That's all for this video. I'm off to see what else I can dig up in the retro graveyard. Thanks for your attendance.